Hi Rich, good session of the day, hope you found it helpful. Just going to run through a couple of points that we discussed now in the session. In terms of the takeaway, we want to make sure when that club starts going back, that left knee doesn't go beyond the 90-degree angle down from your hip bone. If we watch the swing going back now, we're just trying to maintain that lower half stability, turning the top half. As we discussed, sometimes obviously some tension up in the neck area, or if it's the first few swings of the day we're a little bit stiff, haven't quite loosened up, it's going to be a little bit harder to make this turn, so therefore there's going to be a little bit more hip turn as we go back. That left hip's going to have to keep turning round, which will cause this knee to start kicking in too much, and once that happens, what we create now is the top half tilting a little bit now on the way back. Now as a result of this tilting, you either come down in that same position, which means you're going to drive the golf ball very low, or you then got to back up out the shot to send the golf ball up quite high. So if we look at this position here at the top of your backswing, it's probably slightly short of the full length backswing we're looking for, which to me is fine. With the club you had in your hand there, sort of 6-7 iron, that is more than enough in terms of length of backswing, and we can see that the left knee now has certainly stayed inside that 90 degrees. Once it starts kicking over too far this way, then your top half, your right hip will start rising, your top half's going to be leaning too much to target and cause you some problems. At least from here now we can start unwinding the body. And I think what you said as well, you felt that when you hit the ball your best, there's almost a slight pause at the top. Now what that's going to be is you're coiling up, so you're creating a lot more tension, so you're a bit tighter, and the lower half now, because of the better movement, can unwind and bring the golf club down. If the lower half goes too far and kicks in too much, you're then forced to use your top half now to bring the golf club down, so you lose that sort of slight delay sensation into the golf ball. If we look here now, we can start moving to our left. There's just a little bit now if you come in hitting area, slightly backing up there with the head, but not as much as you were, and it's a good contact as we can see now. And impact your sternums nicely over the golf ball, and we can release the body through the target, nice way through up onto that left side. So if we can work on getting that left knee just a little bit more stable. Initially, like we said before, we've done it in the past, it'll probably feel like you're moving your left knee nothing at all, maybe a minimal amount, where in actual fact you're moving it sufficiently enough. So just trying to feel like we're resisting that lower half, do some exercises perhaps to try and increase that range of motion, and if we can maybe get a bit more warmed up before we tee off. But hope it all makes sense. Any questions, obviously Rich, give me a shout, and I'll see you next lesson. Cheers mate.